Global Energy Services (GES), a world leader in construction and services for the renewable energy sector, continues to successfully meet new challenges, consolidating its already strong position. With a track record of more than 30 years in the energy sector, it is a benchmark company at a global level in engineering, construction, assembly and maintenance of wind farms and solar plants. GES is the current leader in solar services in Southern Europe and the USA, as well as being the world leader in the construction and maintenance of wind farms with more than 20,600 megawatts installed by the end of 2012, a figure which is far and way above any of its competitors. Its experience with a range of technologies – Acciona, Alstom, Areva, Clipper, D-Wind, Gamesa, General Electric, Goldwind, Repower, Siemens, Sinovel, Suzlon or Vestas. Its strong presence in 18 countries and its team of some 4,000 employees make GES a company that can undertake a project in any spot in the world with global management of its human and technical resources. One of the latest projects for the Chinese firm Sinovel in La Loma wind farm in Teruel is in itself a synthesis of much of the philosophy and strength of GES as a single-source provider of logistics, cranes and installation of wind turbines. Within its comprehensive offer that includes all the stages of execution and maintenance, GES has developed a tailor-made project for Sinovel and has fitted it to the firm's specific needs for handling, delivering and installing 12 SL3000 wind turbines. The project, which had to be executed in barely 3 months, began in the port of Sagunto with the handling of components when unloaded. It ended in La Loma site in Teruel with a complete assembly of the 12 wind turbines. The work involved provision of handling of the components on their arrival in the port of Sagunto, transport of these parts to the La Loma site, the human team needed for the turbine installation, cranes and technical equipment needed for the assembly, other services, management of customs issues, security and waste management. Offloading and handling of the wind turbine components began in mid-September of 2012 in the port of Sagunto, with GES in charge of a number of services that were crucial to the success of the project. Customs issues, unloading and storage of materials, removal of transport frames, turning and repair of blades, loading of materials onto trucks. Once the unloading was complete, 2 weeks later, GES began the stage of transporting all the components from the port of Sagunto to La Loma, a detailed task involving route analysis, feasibility, adaptation of the route by moving traffic signs when necessary, road safety, escorts for the trucks, transport of the materials. The haulage stage was completed successfully in 5 weeks, with all the wind turbine parts and other materials from the manufacturer delivered to the plant in perfect condition. 48 tower sections, 36 blades, 12 sets of hubs, nacelles and nacelle covers, 22 containers, 19 trailers with other materials, cable, cabins, platforms, etc. Starting in the 4th week after the project began, and while the haulage was still taking place, the assembly and installation stage began. Throughout the whole process, GES provided all the human and technical resources needed to carry out the mechanical and electrical installation within the allotted time, coordinating the operations with the different subcontractors. First priority along the project was health and safety of all persons involved, which is the main value within the company culture. It is the most relevant factor taken into account when daily operations are planned and carried out, regardless of the particular circumstances or location of the project. At peak times in the work, there were 50 technicians on site and up to 3 different crane companies, supplying the technical equipment made up of 2 main cranes, 8 auxiliary cranes, and 6 other complementary sets of machinery. In this stage of assembly and installation, GES was also responsible for the logistics and the infrastructure needed in the plant, offices, meeting points, security, waste management, etc. And the final result, the 12 wind turbines fully installed in less than 8 weeks, all without a single labor accident or environmental incident in the more than 24,300 hours of work involved. A challenge successfully met. Global Energy Services. with you all the way.